Hello and welcome to Phoenix Wright's 8th Attorney, episode 6. I am Adjamoe, also known as Adam, and in the last episode, we managed to get our way back to court while we are trying to solve the case of who murdered Mia Faye. Oh, I promised myself that I'd try to remember the names and I can't remember the names. I think it was Mia that was murdered, and it's Mia that's the defendant. I cannot remember. I have to apologise, it's been a while since I've actually recorded this game, so if I forget a tiny thing, I'm sorry, but I think I pretty much remember what happened last. But basically, Detective Gumshoe said that he had some hard evidence as to why Maya, I believe, is the murderer, and he didn't prove that hard evidence. So let's see what his explanation for this is. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my very own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab tests show that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Okay, so we always knew that this piece of paper would come into it at some point. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Bet he's feeling pretty good about that though. That's going to be a really difficult piece of evidence to disprove. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honour, why didn't you testify about the vital piece of evidence the first time? Yeah, this is why he kind of got a bit of a telling off earlier, because he didn't actually say what his hard evidence was. You know, I'm really embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honour, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defence may begin its cross-examination. Okay, let's go. Let's see if we can find a way around this. Okay, after securing the suspect, I examined the scene of crime with my own eyes. Found a memo written on a piece of paper. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Yeah, it was Maya then, that's the defendant. Yeah, I got it right the first time. Thank God. For some reason, I get the names mixed up very easily, like I did in the last episode. Okay, there seems to be nothing out of place here. What he's saying is correct. Lab tests show the blood was the victim's, yeah. Also, blood was found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. See, this is the part that has to be wrong for me to disprove it. Everything else seems right, because they're all facts. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and the movies. This isn't a movie, Detective. Oof. Yeah, welcome to real life. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess. I haven't heard of many cases, no? Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister. Yeah, that's true. Actually, you've got a point, pal. Oh, here comes Edgeworth. Stop right there. He's going to come up with something really logical. I'll just disprove everything about that now. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. That is true, actually, yeah. God damn it, why does he have to be so logical? You and your logic, Edgeworth. Order. That didn't go so well. That's right, what he said. Let me just remind myself of what evidence we have. So we have, oh yeah, the wiretap that was found in April May's room. Got the statue, there's the murder weapon, the conversation, glass shards. So a bit of a reminder of the floor plans. Yeah. Mia was at the bottom of the thing there next to the window. And that's the doorway at the top right. I'm just going to have a look at the autopsy report as well. Single blunt force trauma, death was instantaneous. Okay. So, also there was blood found on the victim's finger. I can't disprove any of this stuff. Let me just try, because it's all facts. That's the thing. What do I actually? On which hand? What was the bloody finger, Detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Oh, I see what Phoenix Wright do there. Yeah. Aha, nice try. Oh, I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Okay, I'm sure that I have to present something to this, because this is the only thing that is wrong here. So, is there anything about this? Oh no, I didn't want to look at the phone call. That was the one that was held way before the murder, so it's not going to have anything to do with that. Single blunt force trauma. Death was... Oh, hang on a minute. Death was instantaneous. So she wouldn't have had time to write the name down, right? Unless she got hit and then she... Unless she got hit before she actually died. But no, that just goes against the definition of instantaneous. I'm just going to present it. Go for it. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Mia Fey. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else would have? Oh, there goes the shaking of the head. You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from blunt object. She died immediately. But, and the ironic thing is that it was actually Detective Gumshoe that gave us this, so thankfully he's led to his own downfall here. No butting your way out of this one, detective. No more drinking to those innocent butts. Order! Order! The defence has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? Why? I know it says when, but I'm asking why. It was the day after the murder? I think. It was the day after the murder. Prosecution's point being? Oh no, he's got the finger out. Something's up. It's not just his finger. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honour. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday, at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. Oh, now it says almost immediate. What made them change their mind though with that? Well, there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honour, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Mayor. See, I'm not so sure about this because Detective Gumshoe himself said things like Edgeworth can be known, or is known to forge evidence sometimes, or prosecutors can be known to do this, so is this an example of this? Because we already had an autopsy report saying that death was instant, so why this now? And he takes a bow, that is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why does he always have to be so logical? He's a great character though. But why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham, Edgeworth. Oh, do I say it? See, I was saying that I think it's him that could have forged it. I'm going to say it, see what happens. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. Yep, that's the one that we heard. What reason could you possibly have to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defence will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. Yeah, I guess that was kind of a bit childish, but no matter, Your Honour. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. I just love how, when every frame he speaks in, his stance is something, it's like constantly someone of high authority, someone who knows what he's talking about and is confident in himself. He's constantly portraying that stance, and that's what I just love about his character model. Your Honour, I submit this report to the court. But, understood, the court accepts the evidence. Okay, so this is the new autopsy report then. I'll have to have a look at that. Let's see if I can have a look at it now. Died from a blow by a blunt object, may have lived for a few minutes after being hit, so that's all it's going to say for now. Okay, so not much with the new information, but I guess that kind of does change everything. Well, Your Honour, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Dan. Well, yeah, really, there's nothing you can say against that. This isn't good. Everything that's been said has been pure facts. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Oh, it's going to be her again. Let the witness, Miss April May, take to the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Yeah, right. We saw it, right? We saw your cheeks getting embarrassed last time. And also, why is she still wearing that in court? That is not the most appropriate thing to wear in court. Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. Wink. Did he just wink? Did she just wink at Edgeworth? Okay. God, the judge is old. He's going to have a heart attack here. Order. An instruction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Wanton winking? What is that meant to mean? Oh, yes, Your Honour. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in the court. Well, it's a good job it's not the court that's decided then, isn't it? Tell us, where were you on the night of September the 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like, in my hotel room, I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay and Co law offices? That's right, big boy. Big boy? Whoa. Oh, I'd love to see how he reacted to that quote, but please testify to the court about what you saw. Witness account. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, oh! I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. I cannot say defendant. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy, witsy wink. Oh god. This is going to get draining on us. Well, Your Honour, I see it is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... Wait, Your Honour. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? Yeah, don't be taking turns back to Edgeworth again. I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? I don't like the way he said firm there. It sounded really creepy. Mr. Wright, I understand you were Ms. Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way out of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimony. Oh, we're going to show you when you try to insult the person who's just been murdered. That is low. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Of course I'm going to cross-examine the witness. I'm not just going to let Edgeworth win. I'll gladly proceed. If only because I have the feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. I mean, if anyone's going to slip up, it's going to be her. A detective might know how to work his way around the court, but I doubt she will. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Okay, witness's account. Okay, 9 o'clock at night, that bit's right. And then, see, the other thing about her is that she only screamed when Phoenix Wright came to the scene, at which point Mia was already dead by that point, so that part's wrong, but I'm not sure we can actually point that out in this bit. And oh, I saw a woman with blonde hair being attacked. Okay, so that'll be Mia they're talking about. The one attacking her was a mouse girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. That girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Nothing really jumps out as contradictory. There's got to be something in there somewhere. Maybe I better just pressure on the facts a bit. I reckon if I pressed on the last bit, because she kind of speaks about it like she didn't have time to actually write the note. So I reckon, there we go. If I press this, we might get some more facts out of it. How did you know it was my client? Huh? Well, gee. First of all, she had a girl's physique. And secondly, she was small. Oh, that literally rules it out to like 25% of the whole world now. Who else could it be but her? She has a point. Wait, she doesn't have a point though. That someone who is a woman and is small doesn't pinpoint exactly to her. I'm sure there's like a good percentage of people in the world that are both women and small. I question your testimony. Hold on a minute. Oh, suddenly got silent there. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... See, I reckon she actually saw something, yeah. That much I reckon is right. But it did say that she is unable to see. It did say that she's unable to see through the window fairly well, so I'm going to say that she's lying. I'm not going to doubt that she saw nothing. Oh wait, no, I should have doubted that she saw nothing because she didn't actually see. She only screamed when Phoenix was at the scene. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Oh. I think I might have done something right there, because her eyes went really evil then. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Someone tell me, because I'm clueless. About this, I mean. Oh, she's trying to get into the crying act now. Okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Yeah, that's something that's... Oh, there's a little twitch there in her cheek there. You can see we've got to her. Yeah, that's something that you definitely notice rather than just pointing out that she's a woman and she's small. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. Well, and other spirit mediums, but... And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal for me. I mean, a little... Don't diss the hairdo, but he has a point, I guess. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. Bogus is now a technical term. But... Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honour. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. Multiple witnesses saw that. Yes. What do you say to that, Miss May? Raw? Is she trying to raw? I don't know. What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. Oh, I think she might have got away with it. And she's trying to wink again. I'm sorry, Your Honour. I'll be a good girl. I promise. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Please say the judge isn't falling for her... whatever she is that she's trying to plan. Okay, witness account again. I did see everything, I did. The victim... The woman dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Okay, so... That would be towards the door. So that would be like... Mia was in the opposite side of the room to the door. Okay. I'm just trying to get it in my head with the floor plan to see if I can figure something out here. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock. That kind of statuette clock. The Thinker, I think. Well, does my... Wait. Did she ever get told it was a clock? I probably missed that in the beginning. Maybe it actually mentioned. I'm pretty sure that... Yeah, because I can remember in the last episode actually pointing it out. It's like, why are they still calling it a statue? Maybe that's something? This has been really lucky if I'm actually getting it right away. I don't normally do that with this game, if I remember rightly. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you, Tahi? It's either that, or it's the fact that she dodged to the right but she died at the window. That might be something as well. Because if she dodged to the right, then she would be at the right side of the window, so she wouldn't have died there. That's the only other thing that I'm thinking of. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Okay, so I have a couple of things I do want to point out here. I'm not doubting that. Well, I am doubting that, but... The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran to the right. The girl in the hippie ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon I saw. Okay, so it'll be the previous bit. This I want to press. Is that right? As in your right? As in Phoenix right? As you looked from the hotel? Which hand do I hold my knife? Okay. That's creepy. Which hand do I hold my butcher's knife in, if I remember? That sounds really creepy. Right, it was my right hand, right? Just ignore the fact that a knife actually appeared in that sentence. Why was that the first thing she thought of? She could have said a pen or anything else. Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. So many rights here. And they all make wrongs. Then the girl in the hippie... Okay, so... I'm going to try pressing this, see if I can get any more about the right way. How convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes. That's what you... I mean, that's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was all done up like a bun. Oh, how convenient that... Yeah, sigh. Yeah, literally, just what I was thinking. What happened then? Okay, so I reckon... With a weapon... I reckon it's going to have to do with this, then. If it's not to do with the run to the right, because I don't know how would I actually disprove this. Does it actually say in the evidence? The thinker. Looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock. Oh, maybe she does... I'm kind of clutching on straws here, but... If we can prove that she knew more than what she's been told, then she might have been in on it somehow. That's my thinking. Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Oh, so this is... Okay, I'm just going to straight go to it then. I'm feeling fairly confident in this now that he's pointed that out. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? Whoa, 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 not in the court. You just said that this statue of the Thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. There we go, okay. Surprising how I'm being right in this. I'm not normally right in this, it's weird. It's not because I can't remember anything about it, that's the weird thing. But I guess it's only second case, so it's going to be later on that I'm going to get really confused. Another person in much the same position as you recently called as a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Oh. Might it be? How could it be her though? No, we know it's... Wait, we know it's not her. Because it's the guy that was at the beginning that said the red, blue, white thing that may or may not be this Mr. Wright from the Faye family's past. So it can't be her, but she's definitely guilty for something. Can't tell what it is yet though. Order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Oh, oh, don't you butt in here. The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defence is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. Oh no, don't say you're under a... She's got you wrapped around her little finger there. But questions are all I have, Your Honour. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Yeah, don't brag. Don't get too far with bragging, Phoenix. A lot of thinking there. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Phew, that was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over. Huh? What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? Tell me when you found it out. What? That's... Because... I heard it. Yes, I heard it say... This is a blatant lie. All the mechanics were taken out of it. So you've been to the law offices to Faye & Co? No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard from my hotel room, hee. The law offices of Faye & Co, where the murder took place, are very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Not if the mechanics of it were taken out. There were papers inside it. Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? Nope. No, Your Honour. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... She couldn't have heard it. It couldn't have... Yeah, it couldn't have run. Here we go. Your Honour, members of the court. He looked very confident there. It is inconceivable that the clock in question ran. It's empty, it's broken, the battery is empty. Well, all except from the papers that were inside it. The clockwork is missing. The clock is missing its clockwork. Oh, the clockwork is missing its clock. How could you possibly just have a look as soon as you can? Oh. See anything interesting, Your Honour? It is as the defence says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Oh, how is she going to react now? Mr. Wright, would you care to explain the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. What is with his, like, weird... While he's doing that weird smile that seems really elongated there, his eyebrow is doing, like, a funny little wave up there. That is weird. As much as I like the sprites in this game, that is a bit of a weirdly drawn one. is, as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have run. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire. That's the only thing that I should focus on. Wow. Well, Miss May? Looks like Miss May's nearly done here. It'll be time for June soon, yeah? Tuss. Oh, what's he tutting us for? Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing. However, indeed the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That is true, that is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. But we have the phone call. This is easy so far. We have the phone call saying that that's not the case. It actually says that there's paperwork inside it. In fact, let me just check this before I actually make these assumptions. Something to hold on to me. Statue. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. I took out all the clockwork. Sorry, I had some papers inside it. And this was made on September the 5th, 9:27 AM. That's morning. So is that the day of the murder? Oh, I'm going around in circles there. 5th of September. Oh, this doesn't actually say when the time of death was. Damn it. I was hoping that would say when the time of death was. No, it's exactly what happened, Your Honour. I'm pretty sure that is the case, so that's the contradiction to that. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Yes, we can. Ho ho, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Even when he's surprised, he looks really calm for some reason, Edgeworth. Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening, and now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is this very phone call. Don't check it again, I don't want to be caught in a circle. Take that. Not the boy band, just the phone. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Oh, you have a girly phone, Phoenix. Wait. This isn't my phone. Oh, okay, such a derpy face there. Oh, I love it. I love how genuinely embarrassed he is of that. Wow. It's really good character development when you got that like that, when it just shows like a scene where he's just clearly embarrassed. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Oh, you don't look so calm there, Edgeworth. Are you wearing eyeliner there? Kind of looks like you are there. I mean, I'm not one to judge, no, but perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. Grumble. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. Oh, I kind of feel sorry for Detective there. I mean, he is kind of a bit of an incompetent detective, but my heart goes out to you, Edgeworth. Not. Go on in. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you, then? If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clock out. Sorry. September 5th. Yep. Beep. Your Honour, I think this recording makes it clear that the clockwork is already gone. And this was recorded in the morning, before the witness had even arrived. Yeah, it was the same day then. What are you trying to say there? Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Oh, I was just trying to play innocent again. Will it work this time though? So the witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Oh no, he bought it. Does the defence have any objections, Mr. Wright? Well, yeah. I mean, she's obviously lying here. The witness claims she hadn't seen it before, but this time it contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness has not seen the clock before. Oh! one of a kind. It was made by Larry. He made it for his girlfriend. That's it. It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the whole world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, I like his little jokes that he makes. Oh, excuses not on sale today? Oh. Oh my god. Well then, okay. Jesus, she looks like a... Well, she looks like a bald man wearing a wig there. Wow. What is it, you porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it! And she should die for it to die. Okay, someone needs to take their medication or something. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law and the witness will remain calm. Oh. Silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Tee. Winking again. Scary. Yeah, something out of a horror film. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh, she's angry again. Oh dear. No, stumble there. Does the defence have an opinion on this behaviour? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honour. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the clock, you know the weapon was a clock because... You held it? No, she wasn't the murderer. She had to have heard about it somewhere. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? Oh! I think that is correct, Your Honour. There is no way she could have known the thing was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. The one piece of discriminating evidence we have against her. The wiretap. I don't know why, but for some reason it must have been in the officers. Have a look at this. That. I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim. Miss May's phone, were you not? Oh. Your Honour, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that is. Objection overruled. Yeah, go on, Judge. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defence truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Oh, that was a beautiful scene. Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... Is it on the phone itself? Something I want to hold on to. What is it? Wait. Yeah, she says it's a clock. Well, I just have to present this again. What was that meant to be? I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on for me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue of the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong, or am I Phoenix Wright? Oh? Does he really have an objection to this? Your Honour, this is ridiculous. Your Honour, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defence demands an answer. I swear she looks like a guy. Does her face, doesn't it look like... I don't know, it just looks like a bald man wearing a wig to me. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May, Shut up! All of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer! Well, she's breaking down again. It's no fair. All of you getting up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is it? Is that it? Oh, she's crying now. Those tears aren't going to work anymore. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Oh, I can't say you did it, because I don't think she did. Oh, I'm just going to say, why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? This is going to be a long episode as well. Oh, I don't mind if it gets to the end of this court session here. Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping, irrelevant? Ah, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defence's tone of speech, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with murder, even though you tapped her phone? Ha! I like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil, evil grin. You were probably thinking, I like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Well, I mean, she goes there. Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course, I can. And will. You can't be serious, no way. Way, I say. Way. And I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so, the killing happened around 9 o'clock at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know. Like normal coffee, but cold. She says that really weirdly there. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Ice coffee? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Ergo, the witness was not on scene at the time of the murder. But does she have to be on the scene as long as she was using the wiretap? So where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing to the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, May Fay, commit the murder. Oh, we never disproved that she was the murderer. No, they're going to just let her walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defence have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Call the bell... Yeah, because if the bellboy can testify to see if she's actually telling the truth there. The defence would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious there, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunken quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy. What? Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. But the bellboy has her alibi. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognise that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. Therefore you must accept the verdict of guilty for Miss May Fay. That is my condition. Well, I guess if it is true, if we can't prove... If we can't disprove her alibi, then yeah, he has a point. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, May's going to be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Accept. Definitely. Alright, I've got nothing to lose, except, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. Okay. As much as I really want to play on here because I'm having so much fun, like, finding out what's happening here, I have to end this episode here because this is going to be a long episode. So I'm sorry if it is too long, but yeah, I was really enjoying that and wanting to find out more. But anyway, I will leave it for here, and in the next time, we shall interview the bellboy and see what he has to say. Will her alibi still stand? Thanks again, and I will see you then. Bye.